Hey everyone, it's great to see you. Today I'm going to be giving you an update on the hydrangea that I propagated through cuttings. So I have two previous videos out on this. In the first video I do the leaf cuttings and I put them in water after dipping them in a rooting hormone. In the second stage, they have grown roots and I actually plant them in the dirt. And I want to give you an update now as to where those little baby hydrangea are. So a few weeks ago, I decided that I would transition those small pots of the baby hydrangea outside. It was still, decently warm enough. It's getting pretty chilly now. And I knew that I wanted to be able to overwinter these hydrangea in the shed, and that's pretty chilly. I also know that when I keep indoor plants, I tend to check on them a lot and give them extra water because I want them to do really, really well. If I have the plants outside, I tend to treat them more like the other plants that are outside, and they just seem to do better for me. So this is what works for me. You have to go with what works for you. So let me show you where I put some of these outside. The first one is right here, still in its little pot. So this is one of the cuttings that we had, and you can see there's lots of new little leaves here. And I've just been keeping this in this tray and watering this as I would the other objects, the other plants that I have here. We've had a lot of rain too. It seems to be doing just fine. Now I've kept a couple others in their small little pots too. Now with these two, I left them right in their felt root bags, the same ones that you saw me plant them up in video number 2. And I just moved these out here on the rock wall. You can see lots of new growth. This one doesn't have as much new growth, but it's still going strong. And really, these have just gotten our rainwater, and then they do get some sprinkling from the grass being watered nearby here. So I've just left them here, and they seem to be coming right along. Now some of the others I did something different. The other baby hydrangea, I decided I would add to planters that I already had going and just treat them as part of the planter because I knew that I was doing well. I had a good watering system for those planters. And this is the first planter that I added some of the baby hydrangea to. And they're tucked in over here. So here is one of the babies. You can see it's looking good. Here is another one. This one's looking a little leggier. But here's part of it. Here's another little part. And then on the other side, I put 2 more. And then over here, I tucked in one baby hydrangea here. He's looking good. And over here, I did my 4th one and it died. So actually, this is the 4th. I don't know if you can see that. It looks like maybe, I have no idea what happened to it. But this happens. You propagate the best you can. And we'll say this one didn't make it. But the others are doing good. Let me show you one more. The last baby hydrangea I'm going to show you is this one right here. This baby hydrangea, I took a cutting of my big purple hydrangea, I would say in April. So this was before I made the 2 videos that I posted. I wanted to try out my propagating skills. And I had put this clipping in water, I put it in dirt, and then once it had been in dirt a couple weeks, I just plopped it into this container. And I've been watering it as part of this container all season. So you can see from April to now, I am so proud of this cutting. It's like a child. It has grown so big and strong. So to me, this is a signal to me that I want to start my propagating earlier next year. I feel like this one really is substantial enough to make it through the winter. I think the others will do okay. I am going to leave all these babies that I just showed you outside now until about December 1st. So we're zone 6B. That will give them time to, we're going to have frost. They are going to look like they die. Hopefully they don't actually. They're going to drop their leaves and just be their twigs by then. And right about December 1st, I move my hydrangeas that I overwinter into the shed. So that is the plan of action here. And I'll keep you posted on how it goes. I have loved hearing from those of you who have tried taking some cuttings. You've had great success. So keep sending me your pictures and keep me posted on how your baby hydrangea are doing. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.